I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. It is Media Mondays in this motherfucker. Shout out to everybody.
Hold on.
What's going on, people? What's going on? It's Media Mondays out here in these YouTube streets, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Let me shout out everybody that's here. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC, in the building. Shout out to Money Mitch, Armani Nelson, June Sports, Duke Alex in the building. What's going on? Sam, Samuel in NY, what's going on? The Paul, what's popping with you? Appreciate you, man with the cigars in the building. Omar Youssef in the building. What's going on? Frankie Shy is up in the building. What's popping with you? Phoenix is here in the building. What's going on? Jillian T is up in here. Scales Fitness, what's popping? Corey 2S, Mark Tavius, what's good, man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Joe Blast in the motherfucking building.
Yes, what up?
In the building, what's going on? Don't Get Mad is in the building. What's popping with you, man? Appreciate everybody tuning here. Blastomatic, Ras Monroe, what's going on? Teflon is in the building. So today is Media Mondays, guys, and today we're talking about 5 things the red pill gets wrong about women and dating. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get into this. So what's going on, Miles? What's popping with you, man?
Man, I had a good Thanksgiving, man. Chill with the family and everything, man. Just thankful, man. Just real thankful to be back, spitting this game, doing what we do. You understand?
That's what's up, man. And guys, shout out to everybody who took advantage of the Black Friday sale on Cunningham Elements. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? But you guys can still go to CunninghamElements.com, get your masculine identity soap, parfum, shea butter. You can go to CunninghamElements.com to get that right now. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that cracking. You feel me? And also, real quick, today is the last day. So the last day to go to shoplocario.com for the Cyber Monday sale. Today is the last day. So we're going to do it.
It's the last day now.
So it ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm going to play the commercial real quick, and we're going to get back to you guys in a second.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April, and we'll teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com, check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game, all right? So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
Yeah. So guys, remember tonight is the last night, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys remember Eastern Standard Time. So you guys have until the end of tonight to take advantage of that sale. I highly suggest you guys get that. Shout out to Paulie said Master Vetting Process is an amazing program. Highly recommended. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? Also, make sure that you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so you guys can get on the Monday night Zoom calls with Miles. Make sure you guys do that. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Join the Bad Boy Membership where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. And also, make sure that you guys go here because you got to go to this site right here, patreon.com/Mr. Locario. So you guys can get on the Bad Boy Show. Check out the Bad Boy Show. We do this every week. We drop heavy game and we talk about current events. So all of the times when you guys hit us up and you say, hey, did you hear about this happened and that happened? Yes, we have. And it's on the Bad Boy Show. So anytime you want to hear us talk about anything about current events, especially when it has to do with the game, go to Bad Boy Membership. I mean, not Bad Boy Membership. Go to Bad Boy Show. And check that out at patreon.com/Mr. Locario, patreon.com/Mr. Locario, and get that going. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. So guys, today's Media Mondays. If you have anything to promote, $50 or more to promote your music, your business, your YouTube page, or whatever you're trying to promote. If you want to call in, $5 or more per question, $10 or more per story, or if you just have a question, put a Q in the chat. And
Wait a
question.
Wait a second, real quick. There is an artist named K9 Cujo, and he was one of the early dudes to put his music on Media Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
If you're out there, bro, please put your shit back on. he took it off.
Oh, word?
And I used to listen to that shit all. There's a song that he did called "Throw It."
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I need that in my life, bro. Put your shit back on the streaming services. Stop playing with me, bro.
Oh, where he took it off?
Took it off, bro.
That's fucked up.
And I don't know if he's on it. You know how sometimes artists get a deal and they gotta like revamp their whole brand or whatever. Well, whatever you do, if you under a new deal, please have them re-release the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause there was this joint called "Throw It" and this other joint that he had on there on his EP or whatever, and I need it in my life. Because no, there's a song and the chorus goes, he's talking to the girl and he's like, if you don't want me, please say it. If you don't want me, please say it. You tell me now, then I'll find out later. If you don't want me, just say it. And the way that he sings, because he's like a Drake type of nigga. He sings and he raps.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And music is fire. It's just fire, bro. Like, I love this shit.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So K9 Cujo, if you can hear me, shit back on stream and stop playing, nigga.
That's the real shit.
You know them songs that you go back to,
Mm-hmm.
you rock every once in a while, and you need that shit.
Right.
That's them joints, bro. Like that EP, the whole EP was fire. It was like just 4 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Throw It was included in one of them. I need it in my. If any of y'all even know this nigga, holla at him for me.
See, guys, you got to understand how, your stuff is impactful. You got to stop playing around and you know what I mean? Like, get that shit going. You know what I'm saying?
I was going through the fucking Media Monday playlist and I'm like, yo, where is this nigga?
Right.
I was tight, bro. I was fucking tight.
That's crazy. So, yeah, guys, that's what I'm saying. You get your shit in, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people fuck with y'all music. So, make it happen. Come through and get it going. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to Omar Gray, AJ Leno, King Dow. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, I need all that, bro. I need all that. Don't take your shit off. Y'all fucking artists, man. I be hating y'all. Y'all be on that temperamental shit. Like, oh, I'm not feeling these tracks right now. Let me delete them. I'm not feeling the stuff that I'm doing right now. I don't want to put it out.
Mm-hmm.
Artists, man. Like me and Lucario used to fucking have arguments all the fucking time. This nigga, yo, I don't know, man. I like this emo shit right now, you know. And the shit would be fire. He'd be like, nah, I'm not really feeling that. I'm like, what? Like crazy, like artists. I don't like y'all niggas. Y'all be on that fucking sensitive shit. Like
that's a fact. Niggas will take their whole shit down and just be like, I ain't fucking with this. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't playing with this no more. You remember Il Tarzan?
Oh yeah, shout out to that's my dude. Shout out to Fresh Daily, aka Fresh Daily in the building. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga used to reinvent himself every week. Every fucking week he had a new style, a new name, a new topic. Notice I called him Il Tarzan, and Lucario called him a whole different name, Fresh Daily.
Right, exactly.
Like niggas be changing up shit all the fucking time, bro. But anyway, if y'all know K9 Cujo, please holler at him. Tell him to put his shit back on.
Mm-hmm.
Need it. I need it.
Exactly. And so, guys, call up. Full lines are open. 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things the Red Pill gets wrong about women and dating. Now, when we talk about these things, first, I want to say disclaimer because I know how niggas are on the internet. We're not talking about anyone. We're talking about the ideas that the Red Pill are talking about. You see what I'm saying? So we're talking about the ideas and the concepts that of Red Pill talking points that some of you might have heard, some of you might have not heard some of these, and we're going to get into this and we're going to break down why it's actually wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. You got to understand, and this is the thing. You know what's funny? It's actually not wrong to the guy who believes it because that's just his reality and his perspective.
Right.
So what we're essentially saying is that, see, when you have game, right, you don't necessarily adhere or you don't need Red Pill sort of like thought processes. You understand what I'm saying? To understand certain things, right? Because what happens is a lot of people, they confuse us for their thing. We're Red Pill. Like they're like, oh, you're one of these podcast bros and these Red Pill guys and all that. You know what I'm saying? They just lump you into one category. You understand what I'm saying? Because they just, right, because Red Pill is popular. You feel what I'm saying? So they just lump you in. They're like, oh, you're trying to be like Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate. And I'm like, no, Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate trying to be like us. I don't know what you're trying to, like, what are you talking about?
They really don't know.
Right. It's not popular. No, they were trying to be like us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's cut the bullshit. So
Andrew Tate talking about, I remember I used to listen to Lucario before I got my Bugatti, and Lucario's over here talking about dating 4s and 5s. And
exactly.
Like, what? Like, nigga, you see, and that's why, and that's why they don't like to shout niggas out.
Right.
Because a lot of the things that we believe is too hard for them to come to terms with.
Right. Exactly.
Like, guys, I want y'all to understand that at the end of every show, we say the truth is inside you. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to understand how hard that is for some pause. But I want you to understand how difficult and challenging that is for certain men.
Mm-hmm.
Like they refuse to look in the mirror. They refuse to see the truth in themselves.
Right.
That's why it's so hard. That's why it's so tough for them to shout us out.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's really difficult for them to really come to terms with shit. So they gotta hide behind $1 million, or they gotta hide behind a fucking Bugatti, or they gotta hide behind their whatever.
Right.
You understand? Like who you know consistently tell the truth and still run a successful business.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we ain't got no Bugattis or nothing, but niggas is paying their bills off this.
Right.
Niggas is taking care of families off this. Niggas is been feeding themselves lovely for a decent amount of time, consistently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful. Thank God. You feel me? But what I'm saying is a lot of other dudes, they got to do a lot of other shit.
Right.
You understand? They gotta do some crazy shit or deal with some shit that, because again, as the saying goes, if you wanna be rich, tell lies to people who want to be lied to.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make a living, tell the truth to people. Tell the truth to people who want to hear the truth.
Exactly. That's a fact.
And if you want to go broke, tell the truth to people who want to hear a lie.
Right. Exactly.
Nobody wants to go broke, so fuck all that.
Right. Exactly. No, that's facts. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be breaking down some of the red pill talking points that they get wrong about women and dating. And now what you have to understand is the reason why it's usually a thing where it's sort of misguided in a lot of situations, because what happens is guys who are red pill or who are attracted to red pill talking points and ideologies, those guys are coming from a place of not having game and not being confident, not having a masculine identity, not taking accountability for themselves as men. This is why they're always pointing the finger at the woman. This is why it's like, oh, the woman does this and she does that and blah, 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 blah. But what they don't understand is that women are reciprocators, right? Women are responding to our moves. You understand? It's really that simple. So whatever you are getting from a woman, she's just giving you back what you're giving out. You understand what I'm saying? She's reflecting what you're putting out. You understand? And so this is the part that a lot of red pill people miss, is that they just look at the woman as she's just being this independent person doing things to you. You understand what I'm saying? And right. It's not how it works. Like, you are involved in the situation, and the way that you interact with her is based on how she's going to respond to you, right? Because remember, if a chick is on some bullshit, you don't actually have to have her there. You don't have to deal with her. You don't have to make anything happen with her. You just basically dismiss her immediately if she's not following your lead or going in a direction. And if you dismiss her, then you will never have to deal with all the shit that guys complain about when it comes to women. You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple. You know what I mean? So let's jump into this. So this is in no order of importance. These are just 5, things that the red pillars say, and we'll break down why it's not the move. So the first thing we got on the list is men have to create their value and women are born with value. Right? So I'm sure you guys have heard that saying, men have to create their value, women are born with their value, right? Now, you got to understand that that's nonsense, because what it's essentially saying is that you as a man, right, you are not valuable just being you. You have to do something. You have to achieve something. You have to reach a certain goal. You have to have a certain amount of money, success. You have to have a certain status in order to be valuable. Right. And women are born with value because they think, well, women don't have to do anything. And, guys just want to still get with them and so forth and so on. What they don't understand about that saying is that they don't realize them as men. They're the ones that's making the woman or looking at the woman as valuable just because she exists and she looks pretty. Right. And what happens is that they don't realize that the women that they're dealing with or interacting with don't really like them as men, which is why they feel they have to get the things in order to attract the women. So in other words, you have guys who basically are not attractive to women, to certain women. Mm-hmm. And those women say, I will only deal with you if you have money, status, this, and that. So the guy's like, oh shit. So I guess In order for me to be valuable, I need all these things or else women won't fuck with me. Right. What he doesn't understand is that he doesn't understand the value within himself, which is why he gets all these things to attract women. But those women aren't attracted to him. They're attracted to the things. So they're like, the woman is like, well, I don't really like you like that. So you got to have something. You got to have a yacht. You got to have fucking money. You got to have all this so that I can fuck with you. Right. But the guy doesn't understand that he's the one that's agreeing with the woman that she's valuable just based on her existence. Now, this is the ironic part. Everybody is valuable, right? Based on you being here and existing. That's the funny part, right? The problem is that the trick is that guys have tricked themselves into thinking that they are not valuable. See, if you say women are born with value, but men have to create their value, what you're saying is men are not born with value. You see what I'm saying? And if you say men are not born with value, what does that mean? I, as a man, am not valuable. What does that mean? I do not believe in myself. I'm not confident. I'm insecure, right? And so you're already starting off from the premise of insecurity. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell you. So when you have this idea or thought, then what happens is it makes sense for you to sort of like have resentment towards women because you're like, man, these women only want me if I have money and fuck these bitches and they do all this crazy stuff and blah, blah, blah. So you're already having a thought or a look towards the women because you're resenting them, because how could you not resent women if they're born with it and you have to create it? I would be mad too if I thought that. Damn, I gotta create all this value and the woman just gotta be there, and that's not fair. That's fucked up. You see, Miles, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, well, my thing with this whole situation is that the saying is I think misguided because it's like. It's putting pussy on a pedestal, basically.
Right.
You understand? It's saying a woman, it's like it's giving women intrinsic value. Now, a woman has intrinsic value, but only if you understand your position as a male.
Right.
As a man. Meaning that a woman has value because
Miles, the phone line good?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
Always, yeah. So a woman has value because I want to have a family.
Right.
You understand? And again, it's still not looking at it to me, it's not looking at it in the correct way because her value doesn't really mean anything until I decide what I want to do.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like a woman's value is given to us by God and nature, but it's not necessarily intrinsic because even though she has the equipment for procreation, it still doesn't really mean anything unless I want to procreate.
Right.
Right. K-Zagging in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
I'm good. Miles, finish your point always.
No, I'm finished. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. No, and I sent 5 to you, Miles, and shit. I'm not a freeload out this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. But, appreciate it.
El, you were making a point about guys getting money and status, right? To attract women. I saw a Facebook post today where guys were complaining that women aren't marrying for love anymore. I said, why would they? You niggas are trying to attract them with everything but yourself. Why would they marry for love when all you got is status and money for them?
Right. Exactly.
So and what guys don't understand is they're like women. They date like women. And when I say they date like women, meaning the very things they think they need to get a woman is the very thing that hinders them from getting women.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So all this, and for all you guys that are looking for love, do you want a woman to fall in love with you or your things?
Right, exactly.
Which is it? And let me say this on the way out. For any guy that's looking for love, the only way you're really going to get genuine love from a woman is if she's genuinely attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if you're dealing with women who were never sexually attracted to you, you'll probably never get love from that woman.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
On that note, I'm out.
That's a fact.
Appreciate you, man. That was K-Zagging in the building. And Of course, guys, make sure y'all check out the Manhood is a Skill Set show every Saturday at noon Eastern time. Make sure y'all check him out. That's the host right there, Kerry K. Zaggin. Shout out to him. But so the problem with me with the way guys talk about this in the red pill is that they give too much credit to women, not realizing that it's us as men who really decide their value or dictate their value. Because as men, even if a woman has the womb, that doesn't mean she's valuable. Because if I don't deem her as a quality enough woman to be the mother of my children, if I don't deem her as a quality enough woman to take my last name and to represent my name, she still can't get access to it. So I'm the one, even though she quote unquote is born with her value, I still have to unlock it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So what value does she really have until I choose to activate? You understand? So I don't know. I just don't like that shit because this I find this with a lot of red pill and all the different pills and pretty much most the PUAs and most of the other motherfuckers in general.
Right.
Main issue is that they don't realize how much they denigrate themselves as men.
Right.
Exactly. They look at the shit and it's like, oh, well, women is this and women have value and they're born with it and they live life on easy mode. Nigga, the only reason why a woman could ever live life on easy mode is because of men.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like K. Zaggin just explained it. Like, why would a bitch marry for love when y'all niggas is throwing money at these hoes? Literally.
Exactly.
You're at the fucking strip clubs, literally throwing money at these hoes. You're taking these bitches out on fucking $500 first dates.
Right. Exactly.
What? Fucking feeding these bitches. Like treating these bitches like royalty when we don't even know if they're worth, to be a vagrant. It's so fucking crazy how these dudes behave. And they don't realize it is that their behavior is what the woman responds to, is what the woman, like you said, she reciprocates, she reflects, she magnifies. Talking about, a woman is born with her value. A woman ain't born with shit. A woman ain't born with nothing. You understand? And it's. It's gonna sound misogynistic. It's gonna sound like I'm trying to denigrate women, but a woman is born into the world. She's taken care of. If she's lucky, she's taken care of by her father, and then she's transferred over to another man to be taken care of again. So what the fuck is she really?
Right.
Again, I'm not trying to hate on women, but if we look at what it truly is, what the fuck is a woman? What is a woman? She comes into the world. She gets taken care of by her father. Then when she becomes of a certain age, another man finds interest, not value, but interest. And then it's like a relay race. Okay, here, I'll pass the baton to you. Now you take care of her. What is a woman?
And also, too, the thing about value is, because this is the thing, every person, thing, whatever in existence has value because it wouldn't be here if it didn't, right? That's one. But two, if we're talking about on an individual personal level, the woman doesn't have value to you until she is valuable to you specifically. Do you see what I'm saying? So how is she born with this general value that you say that she's just intrinsically valuable to you as a man when you're the one who has to decide whether that's like saying, well, food is born with a value, but if I eat this food and it tastes like shit, is it really valuable to me? No. Like, this food right here is not valuable to me. I will never eat it again. I don't want to fuck with it, right? So I still have to interact with the food in order to see if I deem it valuable.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And so this is what guys got to understand when it comes to dealing with women and dating and all this other stuff, is that, these guys, because they see a woman look a certain way, they just automatically think that she's valuable because they like the way she looks. Right. So then what they do is that they just transfer all of this, pseudo value onto her based on a look, which is crazy.
And it's all surface level and it's all cosmetic.
Right.
It's like It's like, all right, think about it like this, guys. We all know how beautiful the moon is at night.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason why you can see the moon is because the rays of the sun are shining on it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, when you break this shit down and you really understand what's going on, you see how ridiculous a lot of this stuff is. But again, you have to remember the red pill is coming from the premise of guys who are losing and who are continuing to lose. You got to remember that. And that's where the perspective comes in. So that's why even the concept of men have to create their value is coming from a place of I'm lower and I don't have value, so I have to create it. In contrast to the other person who's the woman who is born with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's a crazy contrast where even with that statement, how much you're putting yourself down.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like,
for that matter, I'm born with it too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm born with it and she's born with it, but hers don't get activated until what I'm born with I give to her.
Right.
Huh?
Exactly. This I'm saying, man. So this is why you got to have game, because if you don't have game, you're going to be confused out here in these streets, and you're gonna consistently be insecure and doubt yourself and not love yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what that is. But let's move on to number 2. So number 2, the second thing red pill gets wrong about women and dating, and this is like one of the biggest ones, is that women are hypergamous. I think I might hate this one the most, but so what is hypergamy? So I'm looking up the definition. So it says hypergamy describes the practice of marrying someone of a higher social status. It refers to marriage where a person marries up, gaining a partner with a greater socioeconomic position, which can also be seen as a way to seek a partner. Oh God, I hate to say partner, who has the ability to support their life goals and personal growth, according to Healthline and Cura. Okay, so basically, the whole idea of hypergamy is just saying that women are going to jump to the bigger, better deal, right? So you're dealing with a woman, and women are always going to leave you for, the guy who's better, or marrying up, or getting into a specific situation that's going to, be more beneficial to her, and so forth and so on, right? Now, what you got to understand about that is this. See, women are not hypergamous. What happens is that women are just settling for losers. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying it again. So women are not hypergamous. Women settle for losers. So the illusion is she's hypergamous because when she's with the loser, if she has an opportunity to get with a winner, she's going to trade up. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, she never wanted you, right? You are the consolation prize, if that's the case. So it's not, see, you guys got to understand something. This is what I'm saying, where it's coming from a place of being, of feeling like you're below. So what happens is that the illusion is that she's hypergamous because you are not her first choice.
Right.
That's literally all it is. Because this is the thing. When a woman gets with a guy who's her first choice, she sticks with that nigga. And what happens is it's hard for him to get rid of her. Like, just like how I was saying in the intro of the show with me and Steve, I say, you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who loves you or likes you? Because when a woman is really feeling you, it's hard to get rid of her because she's so invested in you. See, the reason why women are quote unquote hypergamous is because the woman that's with that guy who she jumps to the other guy with is because she's only with the guy because of his money. She's only with the guy because maybe of his status or whatever it is. She's not with him for who he is. She's with him mainly for what he can do for her. This goes hand in hand with what we was talking about earlier. If your thought is men have to create their value, that means that you're attracting women with surface level material shit. So if you're attracting a woman with surface level material shit, that means she's getting with you based on that instead of who you are. So of course she's going to jump to the guy who has more money than you. Of course she's going to jump to the guy who has more status than you because she was never fucking with you. So she was with you, but she was never really with you. That's why this hypergamy shit happens. It's not because, women just be like, out of the blue, I just want to fuck with this other guy. No, she's fucking with the other guy because she never wanted to fuck with you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on this shit?
No, and so a woman being hypergamous, the problem with that is guys have a lot of the guys that subscribe to this belief is that they have a misguided sense of worth, and they have a misguided sense of a masculine identity. And what I mean is this: they do certain things to attract the woman, but they were never really that guy in the first place.
Right.
And that's a part of what makes them, like you say, a loser, because you never won with who you are. You actually cheated the game.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you looks maxed, you money maxed, you status maxed. You understand? And so you did all of that shit to get the woman. But then when she found out who you really are, which is a loser, then she's like, oh, well, let me get back to the guy that actually does have the status. Let me holler at the guy that actually does have the money. Let me holler at the guy that actually does have the looks.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because she got with you and then she found out that you took a hammer and a chisel and beat up your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got with you and she found out that you had plastic surgery and shit.
Mm-hmm.
She got with you and she found out that you're not really friends with the club promoter guys.
Right.
She got with you and she found out that, your yacht was really rented.
Mm-hmm.
She got with you and found out a whole bunch of shit that you was doing. You was just really fronting.
Right.
So now that she knows who you really are, now she realizes, wait, I don't really like the real you because I fell in love with the guy that you were pretending to be.
Right.
So now I have to move. Now I have to go where the grass is greener because the grass was never actually green over here.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's real shit.
That's the problem. These guys do so much disingenuous shit and then get mad when the woman make disingenuous moves.
Exactly.
Y'all don't understand that what you do, the bitch is following.
Mm-hmm.
All of the lying and deception that you think these women are guilty of, you started it.
Right.
You lied to her first.
Mm-hmm.
You fronting like you was some, Miami Bitcoin millionaire guy. You fronted that.
Right.
You made that. You was like, oh, well, this is what bitches like. So this is what I'm going to act like.
Mm-hmm.
But then when after a couple of months, when she's actually getting to learn the real fucking you, it's like, ew, like you're not that fucking guy.
Exactly.
You were only acting like him. And that's the reason why the game is deep, because the game teaches you that you are him.
Mm-hmm.
The game shows you ways to recognize that you are him with your own masculine identity.
Exactly.
Without any money, without any status, without any looks.
Right.
You just are that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And having a masculine identity, having game teaches you how to tap into that for real.
And what's funny is that when you say that, is that the reason why dudes experience women being hypergamous, because they don't know that they are him, so they use superficial shit to attract women, right?
Right.
So then what happens is that the woman, when she's dealing with him, he doesn't realize that she's not actually into him because he doesn't have game to realize it. See, this is the thing, because basically the reason why you're in a situation where a woman is hypergamous is because you didn't recognize the woman never liked you. But the thing is that you have to have game in order to know if a woman actually likes you or not.
Yep.
So you are not even equipped mentally to recognize that you're dating or wifing a woman who's not into you. So then when she jumps to the other guy, you're like, oh, these women are hypergamous. No, it's not that these women are hypergamous. It's you don't know how to pick women. And you don't know how to pick women because you don't know how to pick women who like you. And you can't recognize when a woman likes you or doesn't like you because you don't have no fucking game. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm saying to you, listen, you picked the wrong bitch. How can you know how to pick the right bitch if you ain't got no game? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even realize that you're trying to attract women with, all the money and the status and all that other stuff. And that's because you in your mind believe men have to create their value. So you're coming from the premise of men have to create their value. So now you're doing all of this extra shit, right? Now the woman comes to you, you thinking you got her, she's interested in you, but she's only interested in that thing you quote unquote created to create your value. Then what happens is that when she, another man who has more money than you, more status than you, all this other shit that's going on that's more, of course she's going to move on to him. That only makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? That only makes sense because this is the thing, is that what happens is and this is what's so ironic about red pill guys saying that women are hypergamous, is because men are hypergamous too. Because these niggas, as soon as they get money, or as soon as they get a certain status, or they get a certain type of body, whatever, all of a sudden they want the hot 19, 20-year-olds and all that other shit. All of a sudden, they was fucking with this average chick, but now that they got shit popping, now they want this type of girl. Why?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because the reason why is because when they were fucking with that other average chick, they didn't want to, they just took what they can get. Now that they got these hoes around them because they got all this shit that they, you know, this value they created. Now all of a sudden they want that big ass, they want the fucking, 21-year-old with the BBL and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? So guys, you gotta understand how this game works. Is that, see, women are not hypergamous. You just are fucking with women who don't like you. You understand what I'm saying? You're just fucking with women who don't like you. Because this is the thing. You guys gotta understand, right? When a woman really, really is feeling you, right? A lot of times, like, the chick is going to really be so like attached to you emotionally based on you, not what you're doing for her, not all the money you got and all this other stuff. Like, she actually gives a shit about you. She's been following your lead. She's on point with you. She wants to be there, all this other stuff. So the thing is that you guys don't think that these chicks be getting hollered at. You don't think that the girl that you with, other dudes don't want to fuck her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she could just go off like this. So why is it that a guy could be with a woman for years? This woman is in love with this nigga, all about this nigga. Why isn't she monkey branching or being hypergamous? It's right. Because she loves him.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? She loves his dirty draws. But the guy that she never liked, who invited her on the yacht the first time he met her, he's making it rain in the club. That guy, he's going to get attached to her, right? And then she's going to monkey branch to the other nigga because she was never into him. And then he's going to sit there, oh, these women are so hypergamous. No, nigga, she's never liked you. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, you got to understand how this shit works, man. If you have game, you'll know what the fuck it is. So that's number two. Number two is the whole women are hypergamous shit. Now, let's move on to number three. So the third thing red pill guys, get wrong about women in dating. Oh, and I hate this one. And women are the gatekeepers of sex and men are the gatekeepers of commitment. Yo, I swear. That one right there, though, this whole women are the gatekeepers of sex shit. Like, again, notice all the stuff we're talking about comes from a place of insecurity within men.
Hold on, and real quick, shout out to sometimes I don't really want to get these people name out necessarily, but we got one call, we got one free call. Somebody sent in one free call, so shout out to them. I don't know if they want to say, people to say their name or whatever.
Right. But yeah, shout out to you. So we got one free call, people, one free call. So yeah, so a lot of guys think this whole thing of women are the gatekeepers of sex, men are the gatekeepers of commitment, which is ironic because if you're talking about women being hypergamous, how are you the gatekeeper of commitment? You understand what I'm saying? But this is the thing, though. This whole idea that women are the gatekeepers of sex, it comes from a place of men not understanding leadership and not understanding having a program, not understanding, dealing with women on their terms as men, right? Because how can she be the gatekeeper of sex, right? When she can't, like, nothing can happen unless I allow her to be here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nothing can. Okay, think about this, right? Okay, if a man and a woman is having sex, right? That means that at some point that man and that woman had to meet. Now, what usually happens when a man and a woman meets? How does that usually occur? I don't know. Maybe the guy approaches the woman and gives her an opportunity. So how is she the gatekeeper of sex when the reason why we're having sex is because I approached her? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand.
And my angle always is like, cause and I agree with your angle too, Lucario, but my angle always is like when we get down to the physical act of it,
right?
Sex cannot happen without an erection.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Who's the gatekeeper?
That's what I'm saying.
Because if I don't like you, bitch, if I don't think you're attractive or sexy, this can't happen.
Right.
And how many times have we showed you the example of beautiful women when they open up their fucking mouth, they all of a sudden become unattractive.
Right. Because you know what it is, though. A lot of these guys come from the premise of, remember, if you're a red pill type of guy, you're coming from the premise of, you know, tricking, simping generally and creating your value. So what happens is that they think, they're like, oh, I want to fuck her. So this is why I'm inviting her to my yacht party. This is why I'm paying for all these expensive dinners. This is why I'm creating my value so she'll even be here. And then hopefully, I'm wishing, I'm praying that this girl will give me sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hopefully she'll allow me to have sex with her, to fuck her. Hopefully she'll allow me to get pussy. And that's the mentality that a lot of these guys have. You know why that's the mentality that a lot of these guys have? It's because these guys have never fucked a woman and saw her enjoy his dick. You understand what I'm saying? That's why. Like, they never seen that shit. Like, that's what I'm listen. When you see women enjoy your dick, you understand how much women love sex, how much women love dick. But if you're the type of guy who's never seen a woman enjoy your dick, and she just has that little look on her face, all right, nigga, hurry up. I'm only here because you paying me. Right.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah, a lot of guys never heard.
Yes, Daddy.
They never heard that shit.
Never heard that shit.
That's why they never had a chick begging them for sex. They've never had it.
Never.
They never had that.
They never had a chick say, "Oh my God, don't stop."
Right.
They never had a chick thank them for making me come.
Right, exactly. They've never had that shit.
Like what? Like,
because see, what a lot of these guys do is the only way they get access to sex is through simping and tricking. Meaning, you know, I had to get my money and status up, and that's why I got sex. And I was buying bottles at the club, and I was, inviting her on the yacht, and I was, throwing these parties. I was throwing all these parties and inviting all these girls to these parties, and that's how. You understand what I'm saying? It's like,
a lot of these beliefs is just like they just kind of like they reek of like it's an automatic given that every man wants to fuck every woman.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like every woman she's just there being beautiful, and every man wants to fuck her.
Right.
Like, no, bro. Like, no.
You're all in a line like this. Please pick me, please.
Yeah, please. Let me. Like, bro. Like, that's why I never understood, and I never could get down with it, because I'm like, yo, y'all get these bitches too much credit on this red pill shit. Like,
is what I'm saying?
Y'all be giving bitches way too much credit, bro. I can't even like. I can't agree with it.
Right.
Because it's too much on the woman's side.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if we betting on a game. I'm not a gambler, but from what I understand, it's like a handicap, or the odds are just shifted in women's favor. Like
what? Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's weird. K Zagan says The Return of Manhood. Make sure y'all go to subscribe to this channel too. The Return of Manhood. But he says women fuck what they want, men fuck who they can is the loser quote of the century.
Exactly right. And Damon T, call in. All you guys who disagree, call in. And we got a free call right now, so call in.
Yeah, we got a free call. Go ahead and call in.
I disagree with y'all on this, but whatever. Call in. See, this is the thing. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing, but back it up. Tell us something. What are we missing? What did I miss? You understand what I'm saying? Tell us what we're missing. Because a lot, and it's funny, a lot of times people do that on social media too. They'll be like, oh, I disagree. Okay, what? Tell us why. I want to know. Like, what do you did? Like, what's the disagreement? What's the counter to this? Because even this whole thing of, men are the gatekeepers of commitment. No, you're not the gatekeepers of commitment. What happens is you are in the waiting room to being settled for. This is what you guys don't understand. So what happens is that you're not the gatekeepers of commitment. It's that women play the role of the quote unquote good girl for you to give you the fantasy of this unicorn so you'll wife her up. But what happens is that you're not the first choice. Remember, all of this is connected. This goes back to the whole hypergamous thing and all this other stuff. You're not the gatekeeper of commitment. What happens is that she realizes once I can't get the man I really want, then I'll come holler at you. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that is. So basically you're not, it's really this simple. Either you're the gatekeeper of everything or you're the gatekeeper of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. It's not, oh, well, she's the gatekeeper of this and I'm the gatekeeper of that. No, nigga. You ain't the gatekeeper of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You're not the gatekeeper of commitment. What happens is the chick plays the role.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? The chick plays the role in order to get you to see her a certain way so that she can get wifed up. So basically, she's already been manipulating you. So how are you the gatekeeper of commitment when she manipulated you into wifing her up? It's like, God, you guys don't even understand this. It's like, you're thinking that you're the gatekeeper of this, but no. So basically what happens is this. She is actually the gatekeeper of everything when you don't have game.
Facts. Real talk. That's it.
You're like, well, she's the gatekeeper of sex and I'm the gatekeeper of commitment. No, you're not. She is the gatekeeper of everything by you having the mentality that she is the gatekeeper of sex. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing you guys don't get. Because what happens is that your commitment is contingent on sex, on the fact that you think she's the gatekeeper of the sex and how you judge her sexually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why guys be like, oh, well, women who have a high body count are fucked up. Why? Because they think that the woman is the gatekeeper of sex. And they're like, how could you make all these guys fuck you and you didn't give me any pussy? How could you make all these guys fuck you and you choose me last? You understand what I'm saying? That's why niggas don't like chicks with high body counts. Because they're basically saying you chose me last. Because you're the gatekeeper of sex. So you shouldn't have been fucking all these guys or you should have fucked me first. But I'm mad that you didn't fuck me first. You fucked all the other guys. You understand what I'm saying? And see, all of this stems from lots and lots of insecurity. You guys got to understand this. Like, so, like when y'all really understand this game, you see how ridiculous all this shit is. You really see how ridiculous all this shit is. It's crazy, man. But Anyway, so that's what was that, number 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah, so let's move on to number 4. So the fourth thing the red pill gets wrong about women and dating is the idea of a sexual market value. Oh my goodness. This shit right here. Right here. So what happens is the sexual market value talking point is basically the idea that there's this market for sexuality, or for desirability when it comes to sex. And
Right.
and then what happens is that you or the woman rank in a specific place in the sexual market value. This is almost sort of like kind of like in the same vein as like the looks maxers also. It's in the same area. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is that there is no fucking such thing as a sexual market value. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is this. What people find sexually attractive is subjective. You understand what I'm saying? Also, what happens is that there's part of sexual attraction, right, that is not voluntary, meaning you don't even decide. Like there's times where you're going to see a woman and you're going to be sexually attracted, so you're not even going to know why. You're gonna be like, damn, she ain't really the type of girl I usually go for, but something about, I don't know. Like you see what I'm saying? Like, so you can't put things in a sort of market type of oh, well, you're a 7.5 and you've hit the wall and you're over this age and all of this stupid shit.
Right.
because what you got to understand is that sexual attraction is not logical.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So how can you have a concept where you're trying to logically explain sexuality and sexual desire when it's not logical?
Exactly. Because if like, for example, they say, oh, well, a single parent mother is not gonna have have a high sexual marketplace value or whatever. But it's like, how the fuck she got 2 and 3 baby fathers though?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, with this SMV shit, the only credence I'll give it, like the only respect I'll give it, is if you're trying to like prove a point logistically and you're just like trying to use numbers.
Right.
And you're trying to prove a point or you're trying to prove an argument based on whatever is based on, and you're trying to use particular numbers to kind of prove your point. So it's like, oh, well, most guys, want their own family. So a certain percentage of women who are single mothers may not have as much of a dating options as another woman. You get what I'm saying? Like certain things in certain arguments, it might make sense. But when it comes to like specific individuals, like when you look at your masculine identity and it's like you meet a woman and it's like, man, she got 6 kids, but goddamn, I want to hit, or
right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if you truly understand your masculine identity, you take a guy like me. I don't meet the kids until she's through the vetting process.
Right.
I don't not a hug, not a telephone conversation, not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If we gotta go to hotels for a whole fucking year, then so be it.
Right.
I don't fucking come to your house. I don't eat they fucking fruit snacks. None of your children are gonna wake up in the morning and see me walking around the house with my boxes on.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna happen. So again, but why is that? Because I'm me.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of those statistical analyses and SMV, measurements and all that other shit don't got nothing to do with a nigga like me, because I don't fall under your statistic. I create my own.
Exactly. That's a fact. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And again, like I said, if you're on a podcast and you're trying to make an argument based on numbers and statistics, SMV might make sense.
Right, but even that is still shaky because
yeah,
because sexual attraction, is not something that you can measure.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying it's like, because the thing is this: what happens is that they have the idea of that you are like a woman, for example. They're like, oh, her sexual market value is low because she has 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But what they don't understand is that if she's still physically attractive, right? There's a lot of guys who are gonna want to fuck her, and then out of those guys who want to fuck her, there's a guy who's gonna wife her up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so how is her SMV low when she can still get guys who are sexually attracted to her and also guys who would also wife her up? You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't really understand this shit. You feel what I mean? And the problem is that a lot of these dudes, you know, don't even understand the concept of sexual attraction, because when they talk about sexual market value, they'll talk about shit like, oh, well, my SMV is high because, you know, I have status, you know what I'm saying? And I have money, which has nothing to do with sex. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing. So they conflate things that have nothing to do with sex and say this is your sexual market value.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous, because everything you're talking about, as far as the money and the status and this and that, has nothing to do with sexual attraction. And so because sexual attraction is not logical, then what happens is that there can't be a market value, because then that would mean that sexual attraction is sort of stated in this factual way where this is what it is at all times, which is not true.
Yeah.
It's not true. So a lot of guys, they don't understand this shit. It's crazy. It's basically ridiculous, man. I'm like, oh my goodness. But anyway, so let's move on to the last one. And guys, you can call the numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. All right, so now let's move on to the last thing on the list. So number 5, the last thing on the list is the idea that women love opportunistically and men love idealistically. So women love opportunistically and men love idealistically, right? So what that means is that they're saying that women only love based on the particular opportunity that they can get by getting with a particular guy. And they're saying that men love idealistically, like, oh, we actually love women for who they are. and women only love men for what they can do for them. Right. Again, this goes back to the first thing we were talking about of the men create their value and women are born with their value. So that you see how it goes hand in hand. If you believe that men have to create their value, then you believe that women only love on the opportunity that they can get from the value that you created, from the surface level material shit that you have. And then they're saying, well, women have their value, so the men are loving them for who they are. You understand what I'm saying? Which is a bunch of bullshit, because like I said earlier, a lot of guys will opportunity. Oh, she's a bad. She it is what it is, but let's take a call.
561, you're on live with Lakaria Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hello?
Hello, what's going on?
How are you?
Chilling. Are you taking a free call or are you donating?
I'm taking a free call.
All right.
Name, age, city.
Joshua, 26, Miami.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. Shoot, let me see what y'all boys think on this. All right, cool. I've been with this girl, was with this girl for like a year, right? And then I guess in the latter end of the relationship, she self-sabotaged the whole thing, and I don't really know. I was like doing this provider protector thing and putting myself in fucked up situations that I never really even wanted to be in, just to please or make this girl happy. And ever since then, it's like, all right, cool. I messed up with my gym schedule. I messed up with pretty much all of my focus. But now I'm back and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm in the gym. These shorties on my body.
What's your question?
Which one am I pulling now?
What's your question?
My question is now, how do I detach myself from said shorty and then like either put myself back in the streets or not back in the streets?
So you're still attached? How are you still attached?
I'm not really attached. It's just like looking at the photos and going back and and also because like after we stopped talking, we went to no contact, and then shorty hit me up like last week. Like, man, stop playing that fucked up shit.
Yo, wait. I noticed you said something at the beginning. You said she sabotaged. How did she sabotage the situation?
Man, we was good. Like, we was vibing. It was me and her everywhere and shit. And then, I don't know, started doing this flirting shit. And she would be on my ass. if a shorty is like on my body, but if she wants
wait. No, I'm asking, what did she do specifically to sabotage the situation?
she asked for a break during the break a week after she went to somebody else, and I just left after that.
So wait, how is that her sabotaging it?
Because before we got to that point, we was doing a whole bunch of arguments, and okay.
So again, that's what I'm saying. How is that her sabotaging it? Right? You said y'all had arguments. Why did y'all have arguments?
Disagreements over monions, I guess.
Money?
I guess.
Yo, all right, caller, listen. It really doesn't make sense you calling in if you're gonna guess or lie. Just tell us what it really is and stop being a bitch ass nigga, please. Stop behaving like a bitch ass nigga on the call. Tell us what. No. But you keep saying I guess because you don't want to take ownership in what you did in the. And listen, I want to be clear. I'm not calling you a bitch ass nigga. I'm saying that during this conversation, you are behaving as such. We can't help you if you're lying or if you don't want to be totally honest about what really happened between you and the girl. Do you understand that? I'm not trying to insult you, but you need to you got to come with the real if you want real help, bro. This is not no fucking, this is not no podcast where we just doing this shit for entertainment. If you really want help, that's why you called in. So let's get it for real, bro. That's it.
You're right. Let's get back into it. Shorty started texting somebody in like August or some shit, and I was like bringing it up, and she's like, "Oh, it's nothing," and I'm like, "All right, cool, say less." And then I leave it, and then we double back in like September, and I'm like, "Let me see your phone again." For some odd reason, I get this hunch to look through the phone, and there's another one again, and I'm like, "All right, cool, I'm not bugging. This is why we're arguing."
So let me ask you this. You like being with a woman that's texting and flirting with other niggas?
Hell no.
So what were we still doing with her if we knew that this was the type of woman that we were dealing with?
At that point in time, I was already like 10 months in, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what this is. I've never been in a relationship.
So the pussy was good, or you was just too used to her and you couldn't let it go?
I guess it's both of them.
Okay, so whose fault is all that?
That's mine.
Okay. That's really it, bro.
Yeah, because I didn't want you leaving this call thinking she sabotaged anything.
Right.
What we're trying to get you to understand is everything that happened was your fault.
Right.
Everything.
And Cole, I want to expose something to you that I need you to understand moving forward. This is the exact reason why you kept saying "I guess."
Mm-hmm.
I see.
You understand? Because words like "I guess" and "supposedly" and "maybe" and "I don't really know," maybe, might, it seems, all of those type of words and phrases, it takes ownership, it takes responsibility away from you. You understand that?
Yeah.
And when a guy uses language like that and he doesn't want to take ownership, can you tell me exactly what he sounds like?
A bitch.
Exactly. So you understand that I wasn't trying to insult you. You understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So because I just want to break it down and show it to everybody, because y'all niggas love to act like I just get on here and I use the words bitch ass nigga just to insult niggas for living. Like, bro, it's real what's going on.
They want you to take responsibility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Own up your actions.
That's a fact. So yeah, so call it. That's all you got to understand, man. Yeah. Is for the next time you got to figure out what you want and lead the situation. I mean, you definitely need coaching, because you shouldn't be arguing with a chick, going through her phone and all that other stuff. So remember, women are reflections of you. So everything that happened was all your fault, because she was just reflecting the fact that you weren't leading and you were being insecure and you was fucking up.
Oh, caller, another question. Was she or was she not the baddest bitch you ever fucked with up to that point?
It was like the second or third.
And you regret losing the other two, right?
I ain't gonna say I regret because now I'm in the gym and I'm like, these bitches kind of look good.
No, but what I'm saying is,
they in the gym and that is like,
no, yeah, now,
so
yeah, that's what you're saying.
like,
That's what you're saying now. That's what you're saying now. But a couple of months ago, when you was still in the shit with this one, that's what was keeping you with it with this one.
Crying about that bitch. I was crying about that bitch before.
You was crying about that bitch.
I fell in love. I thought I was in love.
Love. You thought you was in love with a bitch that was openly texting and flirting with other niggas.
You imagine?
Imagine.
And me as a player, me as a blood, me as a bomber pimp, me as a pimp, I should know better. I should have been regulating from the jump.
Don't you ever refer to yourself as a pimp while you telling this story, my nigga, ever in your life again. Don't you ever?
I can't say about this story, but there's other stories. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Wait, so Cole, you think going to the gym is gonna fix your problems?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm just
the gym right now is really just helping me like get back my focus and let me get back a routine and schedule and doing what I was normally doing before I met this girl. And
all right, cool.
Not threw away, but put on pause.
All right, cool. Because I didn't want you thinking, I'm gonna go to the gym and get ripped, and then the girl's gonna want me back. I didn't want you, going down that path. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm like halfway on that path, but shit, I gotta get some money too with that shit. I could be the buffest nigga in the room, and I don't have no bread or no social skills, and I'm like fucking up. I can't be. I don't want to be doing that.
I suggest you go to masculineidentitymembership.com and join the Masculine Identity Membership, man. You need this badly, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact. Yeah. You need to highlight the membership, bro. For real. We got what you need over here.
I don't mind it.
All right.
Alrighty.
I guess. Man, take it easy, man.
What y'all think? Y'all think I should like
caller? You on a free call? You gotta hit us up on the back end.
Yeah. You asking more questions, and it's a free call.
So yeah, hit us up on the back end, get some coaching.
All right, bro. All right, take it easy. All right, peace. All right, so I haven't seen any more free calls coming yet, so I don't think we have any more right now.
Yeah, so guys, call in number 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Let me see where the questions are saying. It said, where can I send a review for the soap on your website? I actually liked the soap, and it was the best soap I had. My only complaint that it finished fast. I bought the Rose Cunningham soap.
Oh yeah. I saw your order, folks. I got you in a second. I don't know. I don't see the Cunningham elements is a little bit different, but I mean, your review is right here, so we appreciate it, man. Definitely. But yeah, the natural ingredients is gonna cause the soap to finish a little faster than other soaps. You understand? Like that's what it is when you deal with real natural ingredients. It just is what it is.
Right.
But I got you, Fosa. Your order, it will be fulfilled momentarily.
Yes, sir. They said Red Pill talks about women as cars and only look at mileage, but they don't know about Toyotas with 200,000+ miles that never break down and are more reliable than a lot of shiny new, brand new cars. But it's funny. It's again, a lot of times what happens is that when I always hear that analogy of, I don't want a woman with 1 million miles on her and all this other stuff.
We got a free call. We got another free call.
One free call. But the thing is, see, the problem with that, or even they use what's the other analogy they use? The lock and key analogy, where they be like, a key that could open many locks is a master key, but a lock that could be opened by many keys is a faulty lock, and all that other goofy shit. And this is the part that in both those scenarios that these guys don't realize they're saying. In both those scenarios with the car analogy and the key and locker thing, what they're essentially saying is that women don't like sex. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that, because remember, in order for sex to happen consensually, you want it and she wants it, meaning that she is actively participating in doing something. When you get a car, you're driving the car's not driving you back. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Like, so the whole point of when you guys are talking about, when you're thinking about ways to explain things with analogies, you still have to take into account many factors so that the analogy actually makes sense and hits. Because then what happens is, if it doesn't hit, then what you're really saying is you're exposing how you view the other person in this analogy.
Right.
If I'm comparing the chick to the car, what I'm essentially saying is she has no autonomy, and she's just there for me to exert pleasure to myself. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas she doesn't get any pleasure or any satisfaction or any say-so or any desire to want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. So when dudes is like, oh, a woman that could be opened by all these locks is a faulty lock or whatever. Again, that's saying, well, women don't like sex, so how is she being opened by all of these keys? You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and again, that goes to the mentality of the guys, because this is the thing. Because I've heard dudes say this argument all the time. They're like, "Oh, why does she allow so many guys to fuck with her? Why not?" You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen. The problem with guys don't understand is this, and this is the thing that most guys don't really want to talk about, is that dudes love to talk about statistics and numbers, right? Cool. If that's the case, no woman has a high body count. You understand? Like if you think about it, no woman really has a high body count. Why? Because the amount of guys that a woman's fucked compared to the amount of guys who's offered her dick is minuscule. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, if one dude a day, just one dude a day, hollered at a chick, right? That's 365 niggas in 1 year.
Right.
Right? And that's just one guy a day. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say 3 dudes a day are coming at the chick trying to fuck her. That's about what? 1,000 niggas in a year. And let's say for 10 years, right? That's 10,000 niggas in 10 years. So let's say since she was 18 to 28, 10,000 niggas try to fuck her, like actively let her know, I will give you this dick. And, she's had sex with 27 niggas. And y'all say she has a high body count? Because out of 10,000 niggas, she chose 27? When she could have actually had 10,000? You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? Even if the chick had 100 dudes, you trying to tell me that a grown woman who's been getting hollered at for 10 to 15 years fucked 100 guys out of millions, thousands, whatever the fuck it is, that's high? You see, because when you throw the numbers back on them, then all of a sudden, you see what I'm saying? But again, these dudes don't understand sex, sexual appeal. They don't understand none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they have this idea that a grown woman should only have sex with 2 guys or less than 2 guys since he met her. Ridiculous. Shit is ridiculous, guys. You got to stop the nonsense. Let me see. So how exactly is red pill wrong? The more time goes on, the more it's proved correct. Yeah, exactly, Ranger. That's what I'm saying. It's proved correct to guys who are losers. You understand? It's gonna, God, listen, it makes sense if you're a loser. It's really that simple. Meaning that, yeah, it's proven correct to you. Oh, this woman was hypergamous. She monkey branched to the other guy, of course, because she was never into you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like what are we talking about?
It's proven to a man who pedestals women.
Right.
And therefore puts himself down.
Mm-hmm.
All of it is proven. So the monkey branching, the women being gatekeepers, because you, like a lot of you guys, and this is stuff that I talk about on the Masculine Identity Zoom call, which we'll be having tonight at 11 p.m. Links will be going out at 10:45. So make sure you guys be a part of that. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com and sign up. But we was talking about this the other day, like the way a man should really talk to a woman He should never really ask too many questions.
Right.
You understand? He should never ask a woman too many questions. You should be telling a woman what she needs to do, telling her what you want to do.
Right.
You understand? Explaining, giving her instructions, giving her a step by step what she needs to be doing. This is how we should talk to women. We should make observations. We should make observations, statements, and give instructions. That's how a man should talk to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
With the red pill, it's too many questions. It's too much. It's too much waiting for what the woman wants, and whatever she requests and whatever she decides is we're at the behest of that, and we're waiting on her to decide this. And what do you want to eat, and what do you want to do, and would it be all right if I did this and did it? It's like, nah, man. Like if you have that mentality, then yes, the red pill is gonna make sense like a motherfucker.
Right. Exactly.
Because you believe in that shit. Hey, let me tell you something. There's this channel called It's Complicated.
Mm.
And I used to think that the guy who runs the channel, shout out to him. I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. And he asks when I first started watching the channel, his questions sounded very insightful and like smart.
Mm.
But as I continued to listen to it, I was like, oh, he's definitely like a red pill dude.
Right.
And so his questions come from a place of pedestaling women.
Mm-hmm.
And so you start to realize his questions are not that smart.
Right.
He's just looking at it from a point of view that he already puts women on a pedestal. And so it seems like he's making a lot of sense. But here's the thing. The question itself might make a lot of sense, but when it's based on when the question or the statement is based on a premise that doesn't make sense, then everything beyond that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right. Who's the guy you talking about? I don't
know his name. I don't know his name, but the name of his channel is called It's Complicated. And he's always out in Vegas interviewing people on the street.
Oh, okay.
You understand? And so he'll say some shit like, how do women don't want to listen to men, but they always want a man to lead?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Right.
And his questions sound real thought-provoking and dope until you realize, oh, you're talking to a bunch of niggas that don't believe men are supposed to lead in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. But anyway, 358, you are on live with Lakari and Miles, name, age, city. Are you taking a free call or are you supporting? What's good?
No, free call. It's my first time calling on the show.
Okay, all right. So name, age, city.
Omar, 40, and Finland.
Is this the Omar in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
You said Finland?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Sisu. All right, go ahead.
Nice. Yeah, I just last Saturday, I was in a bar and I saw a woman really my type, and what you call baddie. Excuse me for saying that, and I was just really nervous going to that girl, so I just need help in.
You need help doing what?
I had to master the courage. It's all I saw was rejection coming in my way.
Oh.
And how many?
Usually I like to be honest when I approach the women, but if, for instance, if she has a really nice ass, or so, I cannot say hey, you have a really nice ass on the get-go. Of course, I would be scared saying something like that. But if she's just beautiful, I can just say she's beautiful. So I don't know how to be very honest on the.
So
very attracted to the woman.
So I heard you said it's too many rejections. So how many women did you talk to that night?
No, not at all. I just was focused on her, and I was trying to master the courage, to be honest.
So that's your problem right there.
And how old are you again?
40.
You're 40, and you're still trying to master courage. So let me ask you, how many women have you had sex with in your lifetime, sir?
Not many. I don't want to give too much info.
All right. No. All right, I'm gonna give you one more chance. If you don't answer this, if you don't answer the question, I'm going to hang up now, because don't waste the free call when somebody else could have called in.
Right.
Because you're already a 40-year-old fucking man talking about trying to muster courage to talk to one fucking woman in the bar. So you're already fucked up.
Right. And then you don't even want to talk to us
Yeah, giving us the number of women that you've had sex with, no matter how low it is, or even if it's 0, you shouldn't be trying to hold on to your ego at this point, my bro. You understand? But if you're going to behave in that way, I'm going to hang up the phone. One. Thank you. Now let's do this. Thank you for owning up to your shit and getting out of your fucking ego. Mm-hmm. How did that happen? How did that one chick that you had sex with? How did that happen?
No, just friends. Between friends.
Yeah, but how did it happen though?
No, well, I asked her out for 3 dates, and and then it just happened.
So you went out 3 times, and then on the 3rd date, you went back to whose place?
To mine.
To your place, and then you guys were sitting there talking about politics, and then you made the move.
No, just at a friend's house. I just made a move during a song.
During a song.
Mm.
Wait. You said we were back at your house. How did we end up at the friend's house?
No, the kiss was there. The sex is in my house.
Oh, the kiss was at the friend's house, and then you said, and then what did you say? You said, "Hey, let's go back to my place."
Not really like that. Nothing like that. It's like it first kiss and then few more dates and then.
So how many dates in total?
Sorry?
How many dates did you guys go on in total before you had sex?
I think it was like 3 or 5. I don't recall. So.
All right. What date did you kiss on? The first one?
3rd, maybe.
The 3rd.
I don't remember.
So the 3rd date, you ended up at the friend's house after going out somewhere, and then y'all kissed?
Yeah.
And what age were you?
I think it was like maybe 21.
So it's been 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, so let me ask you this. So that friend you had sex with, how did you meet her? When did y'all first meet? Like, where'd you meet her at?
Friends.
So it's just like a friend group.
Hmm.
Okay, so you've never actually approached a woman on your own and like.
I approached a lot of women. I approached lots of women. Okay,
so this is what I'm saying. In the past month, in the month of November, this is December 1st right now. So in
the last 6 months, I've approached about 16 women.
Okay, and see, and this is what I'm saying. That's your entire problem, right? So basically, it's not even a problem of so this is the thing. Most of the issue, and you're not unique in this, because a lot of guys do this, right? Most of the issue you're having, right? Part of it is you're scared to approach, but another part of it is that you are not doing enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I want you guys to understand, and this is not just for you, but everybody listening, what I want you guys to understand is that you have to do more than you're doing. Matter of fact, 10, 20, 30 times more than you're doing to actually get any type of results or success. Also, what happens is that the more you do, the more you learn about yourself. So if you're like, well, I'm scared to approach women, guess what? The fear is going to dissipate the more you approach women. I don't know what to say to women. Guess what? You're going to know what to say to women the more you approach women and talk to them. You understand what I'm saying? All the issues that you're having are going to work itself out as you do it. Does that make sense, caller?
Yes, Mr. Locario, it makes perfect sense. All I ask is like sometimes, like last Saturday, I was very intimidated because she's really like my type. I usually like to be very honest with women, but I don't know if.
No. Caller, this is the thing. No. This is what I want you to understand. You don't have a type.
Hmm.
Does that make sense? Meaning you saw someone that you thought was physically pleasing, but you don't have a type.
Exactly.
In order for you to have a type, you have to have experience.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm saying like surface level stuff, like physical.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. What I'm trying to get you to understand is you're holding yourself back by putting the woman on a pedestal based on you being that physically attracted to her. right? So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you should have talked to that woman, but you should have talked to 20 other women in the same venue who were just as good looking as her or even less good looking as her. You got to talk to more women. So what you're doing is that you're seeing a woman, you're focusing on her, you're putting her on a pedestal, you're making her this big thing, which makes you more scared to approach, which when you do approach or interact with her, you're not going to make anything happen with her anyway.
Exactly. And this is like why this is why it was very difficult, is that I did want to talk to her. I wanted to be honest, but I only saw rejection in my mind. So this is why I'm calling here to you, Mr. Locario.
Right, but this is what we're telling you. We're telling you need to actually talk to more women on a consistent basis. Do you understand that? Like you actually got to. So basically, what I'm saying is this, right? You still need coaching badly, but what I'm saying is what you can do for yourself right now is you can go out and talk to women on a consistent basis, right? You said you talked to 16 women in 6 months.
Yes.
Right. You should be talking to 16 women in half a day. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is you should be talking to women. This is why we say 25 women a day. You should be hollering at girls wherever you're at. You should be on. You don't do any online dating. You don't do none of that.
No. I prefer like face to face always. To me,
no, guys. What do you mean you prefer? You can't prefer anything. You got to do all of it.
Have you ever done online dating?
And during Corona, yes, but it was like, I don't know, I didn't get much out of it.
How often were you using the dating apps?
Not too often.
You see what I'm saying? You see the pattern? This is caller. This and I swear, it's funny because this is not just him. I swear, this is at least I would say 80 to 85% of guys. Y'all are not putting in the work. Bro, do you know? Okay, let me explain something to y'all, right? Let me explain something to y'all. See, the reason why I have all this experience and I've hooked up with hundreds of women is because I put in the fucking work. You understand what I'm saying? So meaning that I would be out maybe 3-4 times a week, going to events, hollering at women in the street, doing all these things, right? Going on dates, stacking dates every week. You understand what I'm saying? Multiple dates in a day sometimes, right? But check this out. Sometimes I'd have to talk to, let's say, 50 women to convert to 2 dates. But you're talking about you talk to 16 women in 6 months. So if I'm talking to 50 women in like 2 days, but you're talking to 16 women in 6 months, what do you think is going to happen, caller?
Like the odds is not with me in any way.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you're not doing enough, because remember, what happens is that it's this whole dating thing is like a funnel, right? You're going to meet a certain amount of women. Out of those women, cut half of them off because half of those women ain't going to fuck with you.
Right.
So if you talk to, let's say, for example, you get 25 women, you exchange numbers with 25 women. At least, let's say, 15 of them are not going to respond to you or you'll never see. So now you're down to 10. You understand what I'm saying? Then out of the 10, you hit all the 10 of them up. Out of those 10, about 7 or 8 are going to respond back to you through text, but they're either going to agree to go on a date with you and flake, or you'll never see those women, right? And then you'll be left with 2. So out of 25, you're left with 2. So now you say, oh, you know what? I realize that every time I talk to 25 women, I get 2. So if I want 4 women, how many women do I need to talk to, caller?
If I need to, maybe like 100, maybe 100.
Right, so if I know that every 25 women I get 2, that means if I want 4 women, I got to talk to 50.
Yeah.
You know That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So what you got to understand is that the reason why you're not actually getting what you want is because you don't know how much work you have to put in to get a result out. You see what I'm saying? But you're not putting in any work. 16 in 6 months is not good, fam. You got to do way more than that. Way more.
I see your point perfectly, but it's also something that about like the image in my head of seeing rejection. That's something that is like hurting a bit when I talk to a woman attracted to.
You got to get over that. You're going to get rejected.
But I think sorry. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're going to get rejected, so don't worry about that. That's part of it. You should welcome rejection. That's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's guaranteed. I can guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not if, it's when. It's how much. But the problem is you're focused on that. You got to focus on you doing what you need to do.
I'm not so scared of rejection. I think I'm scared of continuous rejection, and rejection from women I'm very physically attracted to more than gender.
So, Carla, this is the thing, man. Until you get past that or get through that, you're not going to get success.
Yeah, you gotta really go out there and talk so you can develop a tougher skin, because you definitely sound like the type of guy that pedestals women that you find attractive.
That I what? Sorry?
You pedestal women that you find attractive.
Yeah.
You make them more important than you.
Mm-hmm.
You make them more important than yourself. But you have to understand, you see, there's something that I talk about on the Masculine Identity membership where I explain to guys that the what is always more important than the who. You see, you're still making the who more important than the what. And that's really because you don't know who you are. You don't really know what you want from a woman. You've only been with one woman in your entire life. And the sexual episode you had with her just happened by general accident. You didn't really do anything to really make it happen.
Right.
And even if you did do something to make it happen, you can barely remember it because it's been 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you have no idea what your masculine identity is. You don't know what you require from a woman. Therefore, you don't know how to dictate to a woman to let her know what you want from her. And so this is why you even get nervous talking to women, especially women that you find attractive, because you're already distracted by her beauty. And so you don't know who you are. You're distracted by her beauty. You're also nervous. You're also putting her on a pedestal. Like you're at a disadvantage every time you see a woman that you find attractive. You need coaching.
I think
you definitely need coaching.
I agree with you, Matt. And also it's like it's hard when, like, to be honest, if you like a certain body part, it's very hard to say that on the get-go. It's very hard to be very upfront about.
It's very hard. Well, let me tell you something. No. Listen, whether you think you are or you think you're not, you're right. So if you think it's hard to tell a woman those things from the get-go, then you're correct.
No. I would love to, but it's really like I'm really scared of it. I can't say like on the get-go, you have a nice ass or you have I think I'll be punched in the face.
Yeah, of course. You're correct. You will be punched in the face. Yes. Your reality is based on your own thoughts, caller.
Yeah. Okay.
So wait, Caller, let me ask you, how many times have you told a woman you like her ass?
Never.
Not less than 8 times.
Huh?
But I had rapport with them, not less than 8 times, but I had rapport with these women.
You said, oh, you have rapport. I think you said rapport. So, and did you get punched in the face?
No, never. Actually, I got flattered all the time.
So what makes you think you'll get punched in the face?
Because I'm a bitch ass nigga.
No, it's because no, it's like I know these women, I know them. It's like they're not new women that I'm still meeting them.
Wait.
You still fucking with women in the friend circle. That's why.
Right. No, but this is what I'm saying. How do you know a woman who's a stranger is going to punch you in the face?
Not necessarily. Like maybe I'm like exaggerating. Like maybe not punch me, but like maybe it can escalate or something. Of course, I would be scared of that. Like I don't know how to react if I.
Well, this is the thing. This is why. Well, this is what we got to understand. This is why you need coaching, because there's things that you don't know. You understand? And so this is the problem, right? It's the problem. Okay, let me ask you a question, because this will kind of give you some clarity, right? If you got sick and let's say we was chilling, we're at your apartment, we're watching a movie on Netflix, and let's say you got sick where your chest started hurting, and you're like, Lucario, I need to go to the hospital, and I say, no, don't worry about it. I could fix you here, right? What would you be cool with me telling you I can work on you and make you better, Giles?
No.
Why not?
No, because you're not qualified doctor.
Qualified, right? I'm not a doctor. You know that I can't do the thing that I'm saying that I'm telling you I could do, right? And you're kind of annoyed by that because you're like, why would you even say that? How dare you, right? You're like, the fuck, I'm sick. Like, I want to only fuck with the actual person who can do this, right?
Correct.
Right. So what happens is this. You're talking about, you think your issue is that you're scared to tell a woman she has a nice ass or be sexual with her. That's not your issue. Your issue is that because you're scared of it, you are going to get women who are going to give you negative feedback. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not the guy. Just like I'm not the guy to fucking work on you. You're not the guy that women look at and say, yeah, I want him to fuck me. Because you're scared.
Yo, somebody else call in, man. This guy's on a free call, getting a free consultation. Let's go, man.
Exactly. So that's what we're gonna give you, caller. So
do you answer your Patreon, Mr. Lucario? Do you answer your Patreon if I send a message there? And I will leave instantly.
No,
thanks so much for your time, guys.
Hit us up on the back end, fam.
Nah, man. Go to the website and sign up for coaching. Go to Shop Lucario or go to masculineidentity.com. ShopLucario.com, masculineidentity.com. Sign up for a consultation. That's what you need to do. Okay. You're a 40-year-old grown-ass man. We're not sending messages on the Patreon. You're going to sign up for either a half hour or an hour consultation so we can really get down to some brass tacks and get into what your problem really is, sir. You're a grown 40-year-old man. Let's stop the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this was something else, if your car needed to be fixed, if anything else was going down, you would set up an appointment to get the shit fixed, right?
Yeah.
So let's get this fixed then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Jesus Christ. I'm tired. Yo, y'all motherfuckers don't respect what the fuck we do enough, man. I really don't. I don't like it. And I'm not, It's not you, caller. I'm just saying in general, man. Like you guys are ready to spend money on all these other things that you consider important, but you're a 40-year-old man who's only fucked one woman in his life. You're still pedestaling women and you don't realize how important this is. Like, come on, man. Let's stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop fucking playing. Get yourself a consultation and stop playing.
Okay.
Shit make me sick, bro.
Because it's like, yo, they don't even they have no idea how far gone they are. Like, they don't even realize. I'm like, yo, y'all don't like. It's like to explain to y'all how far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, and not to mention he lives in Finland,
right?
So that means he's a passport bro, basically. Right? He lives in a place where women are more submissive, right?
Exactly right.
Right? Those are not Western women in Finland, right?
Exactly.
What are you nervous about? Anyway, 678. Ifosa, what's going on with you, bro?
Is it a free call?
No, this is not a free call.
No, you gotta donate.
Okay.
Why are you so disappointed, man? What's wrong? What's wrong with sending us $5?
I will donate $6. Then I'll call back.
All right, man. Appreciate you. He sounded excited.
After Miles just told y'all that y'all don't be like Miles just told y'all.
You hear how disappointed he was?
Like Miles literally said, y'all niggas need to invest in yourself. Yeah, you folks talking about a free call. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I swear. Like, yo, you know what's so funny? Is and I tell you this is true. This is true. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I remember back in the day when when we was kind of first starting this and doing this or whatever, we was coming up doing whatever, I said to myself, like, why do these niggas really need this? Like, and then it got me thinking, how much should I charge for this service? Because I'm like, this isn't something that niggas like really need that bad. Like, it's not that serious, right? And then as time went on, I said, yo, these niggas need shit. Not only do they need this shit, they need more than what I'm even charging. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, bruh.
All right, you folks, we got you, man. Thanks for this. Thanks for the $6. And shout out to Charlie Kiefer. Charlie Kiefer sent in 100. We appreciate you, Charlie. Yes, sir. All right, Efosa, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Before I ask my question, I want to say that I really like the soap. It's a good soap. I like it, and I bought the what do you call it? The rose soap.
The rose soap. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got your order. Yep.
Yeah, and I like the Cunningham. I like the Box Identity soap.
Yeah.
It's a good soap, and it's really good soap. It's the best soap I have. But the only problem I have is it fits quicker, but other than that, it's a good soap. It's a really good soap. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Hey, thanks for calling in and leaving your review, man. Appreciate you, man.
This is my question.
Okay, listen, but let me tell you, wait. I think you should be able to leave a review on the checkout page. So the next time you go to the checkout page, look for the place where you can leave the review once you make the order, okay?
I don't know how to do that. That's the problem. I don't know how to do that. I tried. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, no problem. But what's your question?
Okay, so my question is that, these Christians say, they work for Jesus, right? They say the Christian people, they can say, man should be providers, pay for everything, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't Christians don't realize that Jesus was broke?
What?
Oh, he's saying that. He said, doesn't the Christians realize that Jesus is broke?
Yeah,
because Christians don't realize that Jesus was broke. Jesus was broke. Yeah, money, right? He was broke. So basically, that racial a broke man. We had no money.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, Jesus couldn't even afford the Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely broke. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, well, again, it's it's one of those things where a lot of people don't understand value. So they don't realize, because Jesus understood his value, which is why he was preaching what he was preaching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then a bunch of people who didn't understand their value was like, man, fuck out of here with all that bullshit. You ain't the son of God. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. You talking some nonsense. And then they fucked them up for it. That's how it works.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
There's kind of question, or
no? What's your question though? What's your question?
Okay, I got a question. So, when I got more experience dealing with women, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I ain't thought that I ain't like BBWs when I was younger. Majority of my life, I ain't like BBWs, right? But like a year ago, when I started to have more experience, when I had sex for a BBW for the first time, that she's so high in me, I switched to a BBW. Now I start to like BBWs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, like you said, once you get more experience, you will know what your type.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like my type is the woman with outie belly buttons, slim thick, you know what I'm saying, curly hair, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But once you get more experience, you might like more stuff. So BBWs may not be my ideal type, but when I get more experience, I like them as well. I like if you have experience dealing with women, you like variety of things. What do you talking about?
Well, yeah. Well, this is the thing. That's what I always say. Experience will shape what you're into, what you like, and what you gravitate to, what you desire. So when you don't have experience, a lot of what you are, desiring is surface level things that either you've been indoctrinated to like, or you're just off a whim, being attracted to the surface. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't really have any depth to you.
Right.
The thing is that when you have depth to you, what you do is because for example, there's times where, so like even just on the physical, there's certain physical attributes that I see on a woman before I even speak to her that lets me know, okay, I like this type or I don't like this type. Off the physical. It could be something as simple as like her, the way her fucking calf is shaped. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's little shit like that. But again, it's shit like that because I have experience dealing with lots of different women, which shapes what I like. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys, Instagram has shaped what you like. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit right there.
Like social media and all that shaped what you like. So you think, so your type is what they told you your type was.
Exactly.
But understanding what your type is based on your masculine identity. You see what I'm saying?
And to add to that point, that's the reason why, getting back to, I think it was number 3 or number 4, the SMV doesn't really work.
Right, exactly.
Because so many the dudes that talk that SMV shit, they themselves are looking at Instagram.
Right.
And talking about baddies and 10s and all that other shit. Respectfully, homie, like what makes you think I like what you like?
Right, exactly.
You understand? Like Efosa, shout out to you. You like chicks with outie belly buttons.
Right.
Not so much for me though.
Right.
But I can't tell Efosa, oh, Efosa, you crazy because you like bitches with outie belly buttons. No. For that, Efosa, that's you. Like that's what you like. I can't get mad at you for liking what you like or try to tell you that, oh, bro, chicks with outie belly buttons are number 3 on the SMV chart, bro.
Right.
Because outie belly buttons are disgusting, bro, or whatever the fuck. I can't. That's not for me to decide for Efosa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So yeah, Efosa, we appreciate the call.
Where I can send review? Where I can send review? I can't find it from the site.
Like I said, when you get to the checkout page, there should be a part where you can send a review. Because I got reviews from other people.
Right. So
yeah, I'm new to this. So yeah,
but I'll figure out a way to make it more visible. Like I'll figure out a way to create a page where you can actually leave reviews more. So it's more obvious. So
yeah, it's on the website, on the Cunningham website, or the email.
No, on the Cunningham Elements website, on the checkout page, you can leave a review on the checkout page. But I'll figure out a way to make another page where you could leave the review easier, or put it on the product page.
All right, thank you,
thank you, and thanks for calling in and talking about the soap. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you, my man. Thank you.
All right, take it easy, brother. Yes, sir. All right.
All right, so we got like 5 minutes left, so we could probably kill the phone lines and shit, and then
let's kill the phone lines, man. Bam,
and then we gonna wrap this up. So it says, so to cut through the chase is telling her what to do, confirms she likes me. Well, it's her cooperating with what you're saying. It's her and doing it consistently.
Right.
That shows that a woman is really, really fucking with you. See, this is the thing. You actually really are going to know if a chick is fucking with you for real over time. That's part of the vetting process. The vetting process is showing you through time. The woman is over and 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 over again being consistent with you.
Facts.
Right? You understand what I'm saying? That's all. That's what it's about. So a lot of you guys, I get fooled because a chick was cooperating, today, but tomorrow she on some other shit, and you ignore that because you think she like you. It's like, no, this chick is on some bullshit, so you got to let her go. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. So there's a woman settling for you is only if you accept it. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of these guys out here, they're accepting being not the first choice. And you know that you're not the first choice when the girl isn't cooperating with you consistently. You see what I'm saying? See, this is why a lot of you guys y'all need experience, because a lot of the shit we tell y'all have no idea. Like, y'all think we just talking shit. I'm telling you, when a woman fucks with you, when she's actually like she likes you, she's like, I like this nigga. She is the most pleasant, chill, cooperative, cool chick ever. You're like, God damn, like this chick is like, you almost think she's perfect. You're like, what is wrong with this bitch? This bitch perfect right now. Now,
where you been all my life?
Exactly. Right now, what could happen though is over time. Let's say you were in a relationship with a girl for like 3, 4, 5 years. You know, shit could change up, and let's say she start acting funny, or y'all go through some stuff, because like that's a whole nother thing in the game with long-term relationships that you guys gotta understand too. Y'all gotta get into that level. But what I'm talking about, when you first meet a woman and y'all are first getting together, y'all hooking up, you're dating, the fucking energy is so, it's like, mwah, you're like, God, it almost feels like she's like a robot almost. Cause it's like, how is this chick so like just doing what I say all the time? You understand what I'm saying? Like it's like, so that's what I'm saying. Once you see that, you're like, oh, this is the standard now. I can't even.
Yeah, I don't like nothing else now. I only love a 100% cooperation.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy.
And then the resistance when women give it to you sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking to a chick, she like, oh, can we do this other thing instead? You're like, excuse me? Like, what? Like, nah, I got to cut this off. We're done.
It's a beautiful thing when a woman realizes that she doesn't need to have an ego when she's with you.
Right.
You understand? Like women get so fucking fooled thinking that they need to. When you're women, if any women listening to the sound of my voice, when you're with a man and you like him, you love him, you trust him, and all that shit, you don't need an ego.
Mm-hmm.
Just listen to him and shut the fuck up.
Right. Exactly.
And what Lucario is talking about is once you experience that from a woman, you don't want anything else.
Right. Well, I have shit on my end, but I cut it off because we're about to go. So let me.
I think that might be Moses, because he sent in.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to call in on the next show.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call in on the next show. You know what I'm saying? Because we about to wrap this up.
Right, because we got another show coming up on the Lucario Motivation Channel, the Money Game Show. Right. We got how many questions we got left?
We got like 3 more. Let me go through this.
Go ahead.
Being selfish and conceited a form of self-love. Absolutely, you're supposed to be selfish.
Yep.
Let me see. This says, should men believe female dating coaches or stick to male dating coaches? Well, the thing is this is most female dating coaches, most of them, they're panderers, or they teach you ways to be a simp. Now you do have some female dating coaches who know what the fuck they're talking about, but you have to do some more investigation. This is why even whatever coach you're choosing or whatever, you got to actually like peel back the layers, investigate, listen to what they're saying, try it out, whatever, and then choose from that point. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you ask a fish how to get caught?
Right. Says, do you guys discuss and debate these points while you two were on the Poster Child Boys podcast for Red Pill Dog? What?
Oh, he said when we was on Fresh and Fit.
He said, did you debate the points? Yes, we did. go back and watch it.
Yeah, and it wasn't really much of a debate. It wasn't a debate either. It was like we were just explaining the points.
Right, exactly.
So shout out to Fresh and Fit. Shout out to Myron and Fresh. But look, when we go on Fresh and Fit, it's less of a debate and more of a discussion, because like Myron is red pill, Fresh is, they consider themselves red pill, but they understand the difference.
Right.
You understand?
That's why I'm on there explaining it.
Yeah, like they do understand the difference. So it's not really a debate, because Fresh and Myron, they know what it is. You understand? They know exactly what it is. And you also have to understand this too about red pill. And I'm not trying to discredit anybody necessarily, but take this as you will. There is a huge entertainment factor of red pill.
Right, exactly.
There's a very big entertainment shock value, shock jock factor within Red Pill.
Mm-hmm.
You understand this? It's kind of like if some people give honest news, and then you got guys like Alex Jones, where they take honest news and then they do some extra shit with it.
Right.
And they take a conspiracy theory to a whole nother level, to where it's like, you understand, where they overdo it for an entertainment value. You understand? So, we have to recognize that part of it too.
Right, exactly. Because you got to understand that that's for the clicks and the views. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about. It says when those red pill, black pill talk about looks, height, or size matter the most, is that just their way of coping with a way to finding fault instead of accepting it's their choice to say no?
I would say this. I would say it's them not realizing how much they pedestal women. And It's the dumbest thing in the world, because these dudes, because they talk to women, they think that what these women say, just because they talk to a certain number of women and they ultimately end up saying the same thing, they think that because a bunch of women said the same thing, that makes those things true.
Right.
But you got to remember, you're talking to women.
Right, exactly.
Ultimately, nothing, even if all of them said it, it's still being brought to you by a fucking female. So therefore, it's not actually true.
Right, because all they're saying is what the rest of them said, because women generally do groupthink. And also women are talking socially. So they're going to go with the group, the hive mentality. They're going to say the shit. But when a woman is in front of you by herself and you're leading, all that is out the window. That's what
when you're in a small corner or you're at one end of the bar in a small corner at a little table and shit. And she's listening to your voice and smelling your cologne and looking you in the eye and all that other shit. None of that shit means anything.
Right.
But see, the point is to get into that position.
Exactly.
That's the part y'all motherfuckers is afraid of. That's what keeps you from getting what you want. Because the whole time you walking up to her thinking, oh my God, I'm not 6 feet. I don't have a 6 figures. I don't have a six pack. She's not going to like me. I'm thinking, oh, this bitch is going to love me.
Exactly. That's a fact.
That's the main difference between a guy like me and y'all motherfuckers. And that'll give me more of a chance of success than anything.
Right.
And yet, no, I'm not 6 feet. No, I don't have a six pack. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I'm still walking up to the bitch like, oh, she gonna love me.
So guys, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. It is the final day. 25% off. The final fucking day. This ends tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Take advantage of the sale. All products and services are 25% off.
Guys, what I suggest y'all do, guys, is get a program. Go through it, get a program and get a consultation, and then give yourself some time to go through the program, and then schedule your consultation to ask questions you may have about the program.
Right, exactly.
See what I'm saying? So, like, for example, go to shoplocario.com, purchase a consultation. You don't have to schedule it right away, but just purchase it. Then you also purchase How to Master the Vetting Process. Go through the entire How to Master the Vetting Process. Write down any things that you're unclear about. And then hit up Locario and be like, yo, you know that consultation that I purchased during the Black Friday sale? I want to schedule it for this Friday. Because I've gone through the How to Master the Vetting Process program, and I got a few questions that I need you to clear up. Or I got a few questions that I need you to help me to customize to my own masculine identity, to my own program. That would be the best way to use this opportunity of 25% off, because you get 25% off the consultation, 25% off the program.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, go get that shit cracking now, ASAP. You guys got a few hours left. So make sure you make that happen. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. We're about to wrap this up, and we will holler at you guys later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you, and we are out of here. Peace. On the out.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April, and we'll teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com, check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game, all right? So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.